beautiful lovelies, it's Emmy and welcome back. Today's video is sponsored by Wix, the website builder that allows you to build your own custom website. Get started by clicking the link down below. Big thanks to Wix for sponsoring this video and for allowing me to make better videos for you guys. Now today I'm going to be making a dessert that so many of you requested in my cremora tart video where I made a dessert using non-dairy creamer. So many of you requested this Maria's biscuit dessert. It goes by many different names, including Carlota di Limon or Pie de Limon or Postre di Limon, and it consists of 4 simple ingredients, including these are our favorite. We almost always have these in our pantry because we love them so much with tea. They're Maria cookies or galletas or biscuits. Very simple, plain biscuit, round, embossed with Maria on it. Lots of brands make them, and I confess these make the best quick ice cream sandwiches. Take 2 of these cookies, put whatever ice cream you have on hand in the middle, and you've got the simplest, easiest, fastest, delicious dessert. But today we're also making another simple dessert, not with ice cream, but with everyone's other favorite ubiquitous clutch ingredient, condensed milk. Now this has become the star of lockdown, it seems. There's been so many quick and easy recipes, most of which I didn't even know you could use using condensed milk. Now this is sweetened condensed milk and it is so clutch. You can use it for so many different things, including these kinds of no-baked desserts and instant ice cream. I will put links down below to a playlist all using condensed milk. So today I'm going to be using condensed milk along with a can of evaporated milk and fresh lime juice. Now, a beautiful thing happens when we add acid to dairy. It coagulates and creates a beautiful, thick, custardy cream, and that's what's going to be the base of this dessert. We're also going to use Maria biscuits. Now, Maria biscuits are going to be kind of like the bricks, while the cream is going to be the mortar. We're going to be layering this. We're going to set it overnight, and it's going to create this kind of cake-like layered dessert. Can't wait. So let's go ahead and build this. So before we mix everything together, we're going to need some lime juice, and I'm going to use my favorite citrus squeezer. I love this. This is one of my treasures. I found this at a Goodwill in Portland, Oregon. I paid $6.99 for it. I remember because it was such a great deal. This is probably from the 1940s. It's a Juice-O-Matic. It's got chipped enamel. This thing is a champ. It's heavy, it's solid. You lift this open and this opens up. I mean, this design is gorgeous. This comes out, juice collects down below. Everything comes apart for easy and simple washing. Love it. Put it face down like this, and then you just push and listen to this. That is the sound of fresh citrus juice. Every drop, every drop. Lift this out, and look at that. All of the juice out. And it also has a little sieve, little catcher here to catch any of the seeds. Brilliant, I say, brilliant. It smells so good. Here we go. My kiddos love doing this. It's so much fun. Okay, so I'm gonna juice 4 limes. Nice big juicy limes. So last year my family took a trip to Los Angeles to visit my family, and while we were there, my parents, my kids' grandparents, took them to Disneyland. And in front of our rental, there was a lime tree. So I said to the kids, let's make some limeade. Like, this is great, super fun. We went to Disneyland, had a great day in the park. I ate as much food as I could find. I'll put a link down below to that video in case you missed it. I ate so much Disney food. At any rate, so the day after our Disney trip, I noticed my hands felt kind of burny, and so I made sure I washed my hands. They were a little bit itchy, just kind of irritated and a little bit red. Wasn't sure what that was about. And then I noticed both my kiddos had the same kind of red, just irritated skin, only on our hands. And then the next day we noticed there was a specific kind of pattern to it. It was in between our fingers and had kind of a spattery mark on our hands, and for the life of us couldn't figure out what it was, but it was a little bit blistered. It felt just like a sunburn. but definitely like a burn. My husband, however, didn't have any of the symptoms. It was just me and the kiddos. It took about a week and the bubbling subsided, the burning went away, but we still had this kind of discoloration on our hands. And so I was Googling it, because that's what we do. We Google to find answers. And I found something called phytophotodermatitis. And it is caused by citrus juice, more specifically lemon or lime juice, something very acidic, that is spattered onto your skin and exposed to the sun's UV rays, and it causes a dermatitis or a skin irritation similar to a chemical burn. We got burned by lime juice and sun. That combination can burn your skin. I had no idea. So apparently after we had the brilliant idea to make limeade, we didn't wash our hands well enough, and so there was still lime juice on our hands. We then went to a theme park, spent the whole day roasting in the sun, and that combination of the UV light and lime juice burned our skin. We actually had little spatter marks. You could see the juice marks on our hands. And that lasted for a couple months. I had this kind of discoloration on my hands. Some of you noticed in my videos, like, what happened to your hands? I mean, lime juice, phytophotodermatitis, the more you know. All right, back to squeezing limes. So, needless to say, after I'm done making this, I'm going to be washing my hands thoroughly. Thoroughly. Let's measure how much juice this is. This is about 1/2 cup of lime juice. Now that we have our lime juice, let's make the cream portion of this dessert. So, grab your blender, 1 can of condensed milk, right into there. This stuff, so good. 1 can of condensed milk, 12-ounce can. Sorry, 1 can of evaporated milk. Evaporated milk is not sweetened. Condensed milk here in the US is sweetened condensed milk. Lots of sugar, makes it yummo. We're going to blend that up. Okay, blend that up. Oh my word. I guess the power was on 10. Yeah, and that my lid wasn't on. Okay, let's try that again. Let's secure the lid. Okay. On, there. Now turn the power up. Oh man. Something really beautiful is going to happen. We're going to pour in our fresh lime juice, and it's going to immediately thicken this. Like instantly, it turns into like a pudding-like consistency. The same thing happened when I made the cremora tart, when I added the lemon juice to the condensed milk, dry non-dairy powder milk. It instantly turned it into this beautifully custardy, smooth dessert. Okay, so it's science. I know it's science. We're just curdling the milk, but it's just so satisfying to watch. Okay, here we go. Alrighty, so now we're ready to assemble the Carlota de Limon. You're gonna need some Maria biscuits, and you're gonna need some kind of vessel to contain everything. I'm going to be using this baking tray. It's an aluminum kind of brownie pan. I believe this is a 7-inch pan. I like this size because I can perfectly fit 9 cookies in the bottom of this. Now this couldn't be any easier. We're just gonna take a bit of this beautiful cream right in the bottom. Give ourselves a nice little layer. Then you're gonna take your biscuits and layer them in. So satisfying. And give them a little mush when you put them in. And 3 this way. No negative spaces, it just fits perfectly. I like that. You don't need to do that. If you have a pie dish, any kind of dish will work. If it doesn't fit perfectly, just break your cookies in half to make them fit. So you have a nice layer. Next, we're gonna add more cream. Take your spoon and cover those biscuits up. Another layer of cookies. Now we've got another layer. Make sure to reserve about a half a cup for the very top. Like all recipes, you should make this your own if you want to have just crumbs on the bottom, if you want to crush up your cookies, if you only want 3 layers, make it your own. Alrighty, so now we're going to wrap this up, place this in the refrigerator and allow it to sit for at least 8 hours, if not overnight. So here's a little swap out. This is one that I made last night. Let's go ahead and give our postre de limon a taste. There it is. Alright, let's see if we can get ourselves a good slice of this. Ooh. First one's always the toughest one to get out. Oh, look at that. I want a prettier slice than that, so I'm gonna cut another piece. There we go. Look. Yes. For garnish, we're going to use a little bit of lime zest right on top. Ah, it smells so good. Love it. Make sure you wash your lime before you do that. Okay. Look at that. Beautiful. I can just take my fork and just cut right through it. Buen provecho. Mmm. So good. The cookies completely absorb the cream. They become nice and soft and much more cake-like. They're not cookies at all at this point. Full cream that we made, slightly tangy, but with a little bit of a graham crackery kind of vanilla flavor to them. So good. And with that, it doesn't feel or taste overly dense or rich or over dairied. Sometimes when I have a slice of cheesecake, I feel like I've overdone it just because it's just so rich. This is this wonderful balance of dairiness and cake, but it's cool and limey, which is a really fun contrast with that milk. So there you have it, postre de limon or Carlota de limon, whatever you want to call it. It is absolutely delicious. It only contains 4 ingredients, so super easy. And big thanks to Wix for sponsoring this video. I use Wix to design my website. I love the intuitive drag and drop tools. It has everything that I need to create the website that I want. If I want a storefront, if I want a gallery for my images, Wix has the tools I need. And if for any reason I run into any trouble, I can call the 24-hour, 7-day-a-week hotline and talk to a real person to troubleshoot my situation. Love that, a real person. So Wix's web hosting is fast and secure, and I love the flexibility. Whether you're a small business owner or an artist, Wix has the tools you need to make your own custom website. So join the over 150 million people using Wix today and start building your own website by clicking the link down below. Big thanks again to Wix for sponsoring this video and allowing me to make better content for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. I hope you guys learned something. Please share this video with your friends. Follow me on social media, like this video, subscribe, and I shall see you in the next one. Toodaloo. Take care. Bye.